Hello everyone, welcome to a new episode of Explore and Engage with Anam. My friends, this is the month of June and this is the perfect time for grilling. The warm weather is here, and if you enjoy grilling, doing barbecue, now is the perfect time. And I think that grilling is actually one of the easiest things to do in the world of preparing food. If you like to prepare food, then grilling is something that's very easy. I personally love to cook, and I know that it takes a lot of patience to learn to cook. If you're working in the kitchen, like I do, if you love to prepare different kinds of curries and different kinds of rice dishes and different kinds of, even food that goes with a variety of bread, it takes a lot of patience to learn these skills, the cooking skills. Cooking, I think, is really both art and science. Anyway, if you want to check out my cooking videos, you can find hundreds and hundreds of shorts videos, YouTube shorts, on my YouTube channel. But that's not what I'm here to promote. I am talking about cooking and food preparation because of a different reason. So as I was saying, cooking requires a lot of patience and skill, but grilling burgers is relatively easy. It's really very easy, especially if there's a beef patty that's ready to be put on the grill, and all you have to do is add some seasoning and add some cheese afterwards. It's very easy. I have done grilling, I do grilling, and when I was a student at the University of Wisconsin-Madison, I worked in a kitchen on campus, and I did a lot of grilling. I made a lot of burgers and sandwiches, and I know it's very easy. But there's someone, a very high-profile politician, who has no idea about grilling. No idea about how to make a burger. And I'm talking about Chuck Schumer, U.S. Senator Chuck Schumer of New York. He posted a photo on social media, and in that photo he's standing in front of a grill with some burger patties, and on an uncooked patty there appears to be a slice of cheese. It's unbelievable. I mean, talk about grilling 101. If you're learning the basics of grilling, then you know that you should never put a slice of cheese on an uncooked patty that's on a grill. I mean, that's a raw beef patty. And Chuck Schumer posted a photo standing in front of a grill making burgers, and there's a slice of cheese on an uncooked patty. What this says is that Chuck Schumer was simply posing, and he was trying to appear as a regular guy. Well, that photo clearly shows that he is not a regular guy, because regular guys have knowledge of grilling. I mean, this is very simple. You don't put a slice of cheese on an uncooked patty. You have to cook the patty before you put the cheese on it. So Chuck Schumer, Senator Schumer, has no idea about grilling. He was just posing for a photo. And this is exactly what's wrong with Democrats like Schumer. They like to pretend. They like to pose. They are fake. This country, the United States of America, this country deserves genuine people as leaders. People who will tell the truth. Leaders who are not going to pretend to be something that they are not. Chuck Schumer, he's the Senate Majority Leader. Sadly, he's not a genuine guy. He posed for a photo with a slice of cheese on an uncooked patty. Now, why did he need to pose like that? He was trying to pretend to be a regular guy, but he clearly has no idea about grilling, and he was just trying to show the world, here he is, a regular guy making burgers. I mean, this is sad. This is extremely sad. And let's talk about Joe Biden, another Democrat who pretends. Joe Biden pretends that he wants to solve problems and that he's solving problems, while in reality he is creating more and more problems. His administration is creating more and more and more problems for the American people. Biden is now worried about the election. He knows that he is going to lose. So he came up with an amnesty plan. He came up with an amnesty plan for illegal immigrants. I've always said that Biden loves illegal immigrants. He doesn't seem to care much about American citizens, but he cares about illegal immigrants. Look at what he is doing. Look at what the Biden administration is doing. The administration is trying to create a pathway to citizenship for illegal immigrants. So this is Joe Biden's plan. He's taking executive action to protect illegal immigrants who are married to American citizens. It is reported that approximately 500,000 illegal immigrants will be protected from deportation because of the Biden plan. And here are some more details that are being reported. Under this new policy, non-citizens who have been in the United States for at least 10 years and are married to U.S. citizens, they will be able to apply for permanent residence without leaving the country. What Biden is trying to do is to create a pathway for illegal immigrants who are married to U.S. citizens. He's trying to create a pathway for illegal immigrants to get a green card. And having a green card creates a pathway to citizenship. So Joe Biden and his administration, they are trying to allow hundreds of thousands of illegal immigrants to become U.S. citizens. Now, why is he doing that? Why is the Biden administration taking such steps to allow illegal immigrants to become U.S. citizens? Because Joe Biden and his allies, they want to create new voters to make sure that Democrats can stay in power. Right now, if you are paying attention to what's going on in the country, if you are paying attention to the polls and the surveys, if you are listening to the political analysts on TV and on radio, if you are reading the newspaper, if you are keeping track of everything that's going on in the country, if you are aware of the political developments, then you know that right now the Democrats are on a path to massive losses in the upcoming election. November 2024 election, the Democrats are likely to face major losses. And so the Democrats are trying to come up with strategies to stay in power. They are trying to create new voters. For the Democrats, like Joe Biden, like Chuck Schumer, it's all about power. Remember, in 2022, Senator Schumer proposed creating a pathway to citizenship for illegal immigrants. And now in 2024, Joe Biden and his administration are busy trying to do just that, to create a pathway to citizenship for illegal immigrants. I keep telling people that allowing illegal immigrants to have a pathway to citizenship would mean that the power of American citizenship will be eroded. The American citizenship is very powerful. The power of citizenship must be protected. The American citizenship is not a handout. It is not something that politicians in power should be able to give to illegal immigrants. There are two kinds of citizens in this country: natural-born citizens and naturalized citizens. Natural-born citizens are those who are born in the United States, and naturalized citizens are foreign nationals who follow the legal process, who follow immigration laws and rules to pursue citizenship successfully, and they become naturalized U.S. citizens. So legal immigrants, those who came to this country legally, immigrants with legal status, the legal immigrants, they have a pathway to citizenship. Legal immigrants can become naturalized U.S. citizens. But this is not for illegal immigrants. Illegal immigrants must never have a pathway to U.S. citizenship. They must never be allowed to become U.S. citizens. So this plan that Joe Biden and his allies came up with to create a pathway to citizenship for illegal immigrants, this plan must be rejected. The American people must reject this idea. They must reject this effort by Democrats to give citizenship to illegal immigrants. Just pay attention, and you will know what the Democrats' priorities are. Let me talk about some of the things going on in the country right now. Inflation. Inflation continues to hurt us. Inflation continues to adversely affect American families. People are struggling. People are struggling to buy food. Prices have gone up. Prices have skyrocketed. Prices of everyday items. And then crime. Crime is increasing. Communities are becoming less safe. The border crisis is hurting communities across the country. American citizens are worried about the future of the United States. Freedom-loving Americans, they want to see America as a prosperous country, as a powerful nation. But since 2021, Joe Biden and his administration, they have made such bad decisions that our country is now facing severe challenges. So American citizens are worried. And then there are Democrats who are focusing on helping illegal immigrants rather than U.S. citizens. So ask the following question: why is it that the Democrats care so much about illegal immigrants? Let me repeat, why is it that the Democrats care so much about the illegal immigrants? This plan that the Biden administration came up with, this action, this idea of giving illegal immigrants a pathway to citizenship. I mean, through this action, the Biden administration is basically endorsing lawlessness. They are endorsing lawlessness. Coming to America without authorization means that the foreign nationals are breaking our nation's laws. And now the Biden administration wants to reward those who broke our nation's laws. The Biden administration wants to reward those who broke our nation's immigration laws. Donald Trump, during his visit to Racine, Wisconsin recently, talked about this action that the Biden administration is taking. Now, I am looking forward to seeing Donald Trump back in the White House so that he can reverse the Biden amnesty plan. Biden's amnesty plan must be rejected. The Biden administration is trying to displace American citizens and the Biden administration is trying to allow illegal immigrants to take away American jobs. Because of the actions of the Biden administration, Americans will be displaced and illegal immigrants will take away American jobs. And that's going to hurt American citizens, hardworking American families. Americans are struggling in various ways. Groceries are hard to afford because of rising prices. Gas prices are high. And if you look at cities like New York and Chicago and Denver, you can see that our tax dollars are being spent on the migrants. American tax dollars are being spent on the migrants. The left-wing politicians in places like New York and Chicago and Denver, they are taking our tax dollars, the Americans' tax dollars, and giving those dollars, giving those resources to the illegal immigrants. And housing is becoming more and more expensive for the American people. Home ownership is hard to achieve. New vehicles, new cars are difficult to buy because of high interest rates. If you want to buy a car and get a car loan, it's very challenging because of high interest rates. Even repairs are very expensive. Whether it's a car repair or home repair, everything is very, very expensive. Running a business is expensive. Small businesses are struggling, and small businesses are the backbone of our economy. We should have an environment in which small businesses can succeed, small businesses can thrive and grow and expand and create jobs. But right now, running a small business is extremely difficult because of the Biden administration and their policies. And that's why many small businesses are going out of business in the Biden economy. Now, I was talking about housing. Housing is becoming more and more expensive, as I said. And I always say that there are some basic necessities in life. Food is a necessity, clothing is a necessity, shelter is a necessity, and also medical care. We all need medical care. So shelter. Let's talk about shelter. That's housing. We all need decent housing. We need a roof over our head. We need a comfortable home. And people want to live in a safe and secure environment. Sadly, home foreclosures are on the rise. Americans are struggling because of rising cost of living. It's hard for people to afford the basic necessities, including housing. There are multiple reasons why foreclosures are on the rise. First of all, house prices have increased, and then inventory is low. So there is not enough inventory of houses. And that's one of the reasons why prices are going up. And then mortgage rates are high. And property taxes are also high. And let's talk about insurance premiums. I've said before, I believe I said that in previous podcast episodes, that insurance premiums have increased significantly. And you add up all of these. You look at low inventory, you look at increasing house prices and rising mortgage rates and and property taxes being high and insurance premiums increasing significantly. You add all of these up and you know why foreclosures are increasing. Can you imagine that in the greatest and the most powerful country in the world, the United States of America, that's our country, in the greatest and the most powerful country in the world, people are struggling to afford houses? It's unbelievable. And let's say that you don't own a home, but you are a renter. You pay rent. You choose an apartment, you move into the apartment after signing a lease, and you're paying rent to live there. Rent has also increased significantly since Joe Biden came to office. And so Americans are suffering. There are many challenges that Americans are facing, but what is Joe Biden doing about it? He's busy. His administration is busy trying to prioritize illegal immigrants. Rather than solving the problems that the American people are facing, the Biden administration is busy trying to prioritize illegal immigrants. And that's why I said that Biden pretends like he's solving problems. Biden pretends like he wants to solve problems. But in reality, Joe Biden and his administration, they are busy creating more and more and more problems for the American people. More and more problems. Since 2021, our economy is going downhill. People are anxious. People are worried about their future, their children's future, their financial future. What's going to happen? It's very sad what's happening in our country. And the Biden administration, the Democrats in Washington, they are busy trying to prioritize illegal immigrants rather than helping the American people. My friends, share with me your thoughts. I want to hear what your views are, what your opinions are. If you have any question, ask me a question. If you have any comment, let me know your comment. If you agree with what I said, let me know that. And if you disagree with my viewpoints, share your viewpoints with me. Let me know why you disagree with me. I believe in dialogue. I believe in exchange of information. And so please get in touch with me and share with me your thoughts and views and comments. Go to my website, tausifanam.net. If you want to send me an email, you can do so. My email address is the following: tausif@tausifanam.net. You can also find me on social media. I'm on Facebook. I'm on X, formerly known as Twitter. I'm on Instagram. And I am also on Truth Social. So get in touch with me. Let me know your thoughts, your views, your opinions, your comments. I look forward to hearing from you, and thank you so much for continuing to listen to my podcast. I hope to be back again soon with a new episode of Explore and Engage with Anam.